school, he knew what DJs. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
And he would have a history also.
Okay, yeah. I don't think I ever, well, because I kind of grew up with Ezrock, seen him, it's nice to know his story. I don't think I ever got into his, his story now.
Yeah.
But I proud him with his school and stuff. And big up to Howie T. I think Howie T started a little school thing now and then, but I know you're into the car wash thing. Howie T are real stories, real thing to talk about. But big up Howie T, big up Dr. Hyde, big up Star Child, big up Chinese Zone, G Signal to Noise, big up all the DJs from in that era that we came up on, you know what I mean? And it was some nice times, good memories.
Yeah, big up Rockstars Academy. Also, I was telling them, one thing about the live, we always try our best to, the entrepreneurs, the young business owners, to give them a nice little, play on the live. And this person's actually working with me on TTT.
Who's that?
She's an intern there. Well, you have the sorrel.
Oh, Maria, what is this? I know.
You have the sorrel. So I have the strawberry and the mango. All right. You have the sorrel.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah, look, I saving this, because me ain't buying nothing for nobody to drink for Christmas, So I saving this, and I don't want nobody in my place either. So if I get might get a little visitor, this way you're getting to drink. So me ain't drinking it now.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. So basically she has 3 different flavors, right? Sorrel, mango, strawberry. Size is 750 ml. The cost of the bottle now is 120.
Nice.
The cost of the bottle is 120, right?
But if you go to and you say you hear it from on the live with RKG and bass, you will get a discount. You'll get a discount. You'll get a little discount.
You'll get a discount. And much if you decide to buy 3 bottles, you're paying $100 per bottle.
Nice.
All right.
All that's well.
So much you're saving $60.
Yeah. But I like what you're doing. I like how you start off. So next week I hope to see a puncher creme. Get a puncher creme person. You know what I mean? A little thing so I could build up the banner. You understand? Because I'm buying it.
Yeah. So here what we have the man going to join us right now, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the one and the only. Howie T.
Howie T, boy.
What's up?
Hit it, Howie T.
Howie the and today, welcome to the live.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, boy. Nice to see you, man. Howie, what's going on? You good?
I good, man.
Howie T's a liver, Howie T. Howie, when COVID start, we start with the flash drive and thing. I say yes, boy. Howie T, get him.
Very innovative.
Yeah, boy.
Always very innovative.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Entrepreneur.
Howie, I want to welcome you to the live. Now, the last time I spoke to Howie, listen to this. Now, when we started this live, we decided to, highlight DJs, highlight artists, even highlight the people behind the scenes, the frontline workers, everybody that doing something positive. And Howie T is one of the people that we spoke about early. The last time I called Howie T, he said, I would like to do it, but right now, I'm cutting close with my time on air, ting. So I say, you know what?
Yeah.
All right. We're glad to have you on the live tonight, boy, Howie T. Yeah. Tonight we wanna go. A lot of people sometimes do the surface. They see somebody and they say, hey, that DJ or the artist, he get big in the business, but they don't know the journey of your success. And tonight, we want to talk about that. Ezrock can also join us on the live, but we'll start off with Howie T.
No problem.
Talk to us, Howie.
Yeah, man. Good? Boy, it's a long story.
Yes.
Into the music, right? Getting the music and, thinking to become a DJ. It started, I think, when I was going Mali Comprehensive. I used to hear this cassette in them taxis, boy. That time was Rocky, the King Papa Rocky was the big man them days.
That's what's up,
That is the kind of play in my head every morning going to school. Rockers. But those days, that was new music, eh? Now it's old school. Those days, that was new music. After that, I started listening to Rennie Bishop on 9.5 bass.
Yeah, 9.5, yeah.
Rennie B boy, and I started the morning every Saturday morning.
So he was like one of your main inspirations.
One of the main inspiration, in the beginning. Then after Rennie B, I started to buy a little few records here and there. Then after, I started to go out and listen to Teddy Muhammad and Brian Regis. And that's it.
Boy.
And that's when
you don't have a boss now, Brian.
I know that. I was there yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How much was for a record back in them days, Howie? How much was it because of a record back in them days?
A 45 used to be like, it was $10. A 45.
Yeah.
A 45 was about $10. 10. Like Leeds and Rhinos.
Rhinos,
the 12 inch was about 12 inch was about 40, 35, 40. Then it raised. After it raised.
Yeah.
Before records went out, a 12 inch was $55.
Right.
Wow.
Which is one tune.
I don't want to sell out the age because you still look young, but what was your age around that time when you initially started?
I started practicing about 17, 18.
17, 18.
Yeah, that's after school, yeah. And actually hit the market when I was about 22, 23.
Okay.
In terms of being getting popular in the country.
In the country.
Yeah.
So we can safely say a great part of your life is DJing. That is what you know. I mean, you're man of many talents. You know that.
Almost all my life.
Yeah, man.
I just it's still going on. You understand?
So you spoke about buying the records, you know, now getting into the business. Let's go into like, all right, the first time you actually played in a party, a party where you could say, yeah, I in the game.
Well, I started off playing for like small things of like in the community. Little birthday party, little favors now. Yeah. Mostly birthday party and wedding and stuff. Then I've started to do some gigs with production songs. Not just freelancing then. I would say like production we play tonight where you could say you have a graduation, a party, wherever, and he used to take us on and along with Star Child. So that became a routine. Anytime production anyway, they would ask for where routine, where's Star Child?
Okay.
So from there now we started to grow. The names started hit the market now.
Right. Nice.
Easy.
Let's welcome the man himself. Ezrock on the line. Howie, what I like about Howie right now? If Howie only enter this live drinking and start out again.
Yeah.
Howie drinking my beer. Carib. Where does drink rock?
Carib.
Yeah. All right, nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Right.
That what we drinking?
I remember.
Carib.
So we have 20 greats here on the live tonight base. All right.
Yeah, man.
We have Howie T, we have Ezrock, and as I guess you were listening to the live when we entered with Howie T, and this live is basically to showcase, and honor you guys in terms of you come up in the game. A lot of people see you guys and say, and you all are the greats, but don't know
where we came from,
story behind the glory.
Yeah. So Howie was now telling us about the first time he played in a party. Where were you? You was nervous. Howie?
My first gig, official gig, on flyer, advertised as a DJ was for Street Life promotion.
I remember Street Life, but that was a big promotion.
That was held down Shaka Cabana.
Yeah, many of them.
Many Street Life,
yeah.
So that party had a system in front and a system at the back. So people could have venture in front or the back.
Alright.
So they had DJs at the back and DJs at the front.
Okay.
So they had mostly the upcoming DJs at the back. So I was one. They had Teddy Mohammed and Brad Regis and somebody else in the front.
Wait that. So men like Brian Regis. I mean, to be honest, I didn't come from that era.
Yeah.
I come from when records were now coming out into CDs, right? So I didn't really
expect. Yeah, 90s baby.
Yeah.
90s baby.
Yeah.
Now,
I'm born 80s, but
Brian Regis was big.
I'm born 80s, but I come into the 90s era. And I mean, as I said, Brian Regis is my boss today. I know you, I know Ezrock, and to see all the guys still in the game, longevity is a very important thing. All right?
I jumped out in 1989.
I'll say Brad was bad.
1989.
Yeah, Brad.
Time I jumped.
Well, I hear so.
Yeah, I tell you, man was bad.
Yeah.
Notice he said was.
Oh, well, you know now.
Well, you know what? He was one of the best. One of the best.
Of course. Yeah,
one of the best.
No, the thing is riding like a bike. I know we heard part of Howie T journey Ezrock, tell us about you. Because my encounter with Ezrock, right, to be quite honest, was back in Link Up Studios when I used to record with Laundry and them. That's how I met Ezrock back in those days.
Well, it goes
you
back
know?
way further than that. Way further. Actually,
Yeah,
those days, it's actually when I first got into 96.1 was the first time I met third base for the first time. You know, I know third base can remember that. You understand? So yeah, I remember meeting third base the first time. You know, he wasn't that friendly back in the day though. But you know, but I like his vibe.
Much, you know?
I like his vibe.
Nothing changed much.
He had a real professional kind of vibe, no. You know? And I like that.
Right.
Something about that I still liked, you know. So base back in the day, you know, coming up, I saw peep in the studio. He didn't like anybody in the studio with him, but I used to peep in every now and then to watch and see what he's doing, you know. But back in the days was, you know, coming back up was Adrian Dunmore. He was one of the guys who say, hey, what you guys playing tonight? Let's go down to this gig. Let's go to that gig. And I used to stamp and I used to look and watch and listen. My first official gig was Uptown Boogie. Remember that? With
Uptown Boogie.
Uptown
I remember the name.
Uptown Boogie.
With, what's his name? Big C.
Okay.
The Big C. Right, the Big C in Arima. I met Star Child and all too back in the day, and he told me about that party, and I went to just to see what was that vibe. I didn't know I was going to play, and he said, "Come and check out the vibe." When I got there now, I was like being announced I'm going to play. I was like, I wasn't prepared. I had no records out yet, nothing. It was a scramble for the stage, and I was shaking like a leaf. You ever hold, well, you might know what it is, but we hold any tone and you're shaking so to put it down.
Not the tremble, yeah.
Woo! Yeah. It was, yeah, you see? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I was listening to how it there on that and the price of those records. Let me tell you something. If DJs today was to pay that kind of money for records, you feel you see thousands of them out there, no?
Never.
Where you guys used to actually get money to buy records? Where you used to get money to buy records? Oh, what you used to make out to buy records?
My first job was at FT Fafan, right?
Okay.
Open 1 shift a week.
Yeah.
Right. And how much of that 150 you're spending on records?
Yeah, of course.
All.
So wait, no. So Howie, were you one of those guys that you ain't eating lunch, you're saving the money to buy records? It's not people like that. They won't eat the lunch, they won't eat the breakfast. They're saving that money.
For me, it was not bad.
No, I would do that.
For me, it was not bad.
Yeah, I would do that. I would I would save all my money, walk home, just to make sure I have that $55 to buy that special record I'm trying to buy weekend.
Wow.
Yeah.
See, sacrifice, man. Sacrifice.
And the thing about buying the records, right? RKG, the thing about buying records in those days, when they go to the record shop, you ain't know the songs, you know. You're correct. You're listen the man play the record for you and the other one.
Listen.
You got one, boy?
Yeah. And then so sometimes the man who's selling the records too, he thief in your head. Yeah, boy.
What used to go, right? What used to go. Like the upcoming DJs in the record shop, right? So let me say they there before me. I was walking or Star Child or a big DJ like Teddy Mohammed or Brown DJs, right? Any big DJ. And we walk in and they listening and they can't make up their mind. I would say, I walk in and say, give me two in that. From that, they say, give me two. So they said, use our judgment to buy.
Right.
And common DJs there. But they would wonder now.
It makes sense to it. It makes sense. You know that you can.
For the first time in their life. It's not like our radio station plays any song before, then they can make up their mind and say, well, I go there buying that.
Yeah. We have to buy LPs because all the big DJs would have bought the 12-inch records. So we had to go and buy LPs to go and play any parties. And the problems we had with these LPs that they used to, it was more expensive, $110 for LP. And on top of that now, when they go to play in the dance with the LP, it would hum. It didn't have the power like 12-inch. So you're trying to
Yeah.
play on little buju
a
one.
lighter record or something?
Yeah, it's like you have a CD, you know CDs, right? If you put 50 songs on a CD and they put 2 songs on a CD, the one that has the 2 songs, the songs more powerful than the one with the 50 songs. And it goes to the same as for vinyls. You understand? So the most tracks on the vinyls would actually decrease the volume. Be lighter. The quality is there, but it'll be lighter. It doesn't be as powerful as the 12-inch records.
Or it'll be as powerful like the mastering of it then.
Yeah. Let's talk about your sound as a DJ, because back in those days, every DJ had a particular song. It's not like now when, every DJ playing the same thing and songing the same thing. But how did you, Howie and Ezrock, you could go first, Howie. How did you develop your song? What was your thing as a DJ so people will know why Howie T reach by,
Well, at first, my strong point was maxi dubs, because I used to run the road with the cassettes.
Yeah.
Right.
But I was also I used to make disco, I used to make slows, everything, but that used to sell the most. So that was mostly known for the maxi dubs in those days, in the late 80s.
Yeah.
87 come up. Yeah, it was maxi dubs.
Right. And the slows and things, the slows make
up. When I go in the party, I play everything.
Yeah. Right.
But I had like rap more than the maxi dubs.
Yeah, boy.
Oh, we back in those days. How much used to sell a cassette for? Like a Howie T cassette. How much used to go for back in those days?
At the days of master songs, the maxi taxi days. ST was 45 and at TDK was 25.
25.
SA.
How much did it cost you to make it?
Well, actually, I used to work with those days. I used to work at master songs. So we had something going on with it. So we
But
a whole network. You see, real to real, You see, put the master on real to real first, then copy to about 30 machine one time after.
Right.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what the quality
at home, Before I reach master song, I used to make a cassette at home and sell in the neighborhood taxi drivers and stuff.
Yeah.
That we started from.
Yeah.
After time myself, I got to go now. Started making one cassette. After taxi money, buy many cassette boy. And that same taxi driver, one of my guys' partners, is who got me a job in master songs.
Okay.
Yeah, he understood the boss man, hey, I just real bad man down Jamaica Road by man real bad boy. And when I checked the boss and boom, that was Bronson and bass.
Bronson, yeah man, I remember Bronson boy.
Bronson, yeah.
Club Life, Bronson boy.
Yeah,
what about you, Ezrock? What about your song? How did you develop your song as a DJ? What was your thing?
Well, actually, I started listening like Rhythm Nation cassettes. I started listening let's call this guy that die boy. Rockin' Randy
Ken House and music.
And I used to listen to these tapes. I want to know how are they doing this? How are they putting this thing together so like that? And I used to go and get the records and try and pile them up on one side and try and switch them out as fast as I can. And then I realized, and then I went to some of these studios and I realized I saw a guy with a 4-track machine. And that blew my mind. I said, but so wait now. So I said, so hold up. So these guys do this on this thing and I trying to switch his record so fast? I said, nah boy. But I didn't stop there. I continued to try and do it as fast as I could and try and mimic what they did on the cassettes, on vinyls,
Right.
So eventually I met up with a couple fast DJs. I wonder if you guys know Johnny Q used to spin vinyls.
Yeah, Johnny Q, yeah.
Johnny Q?
Yeah.
Johnny Q, Johnny Q.
Yeah, Johnny Q. Johnny Q was a bad DJ. Yeah, Johnny Q was a DJ.
So I went to a party in UE, right? I met Lalo, Johnny Q, Mixmaster Brian.
Yeah.
A couple of those guys. Good. actually,
let's tag Johnny. People are watching tag or lady veterans on the live. Go ahead.
And let me tell you something. I saw those guys just put on the record. But chew this. Put on the record. And next man hand it quick. So I start watching this. I say, okay, all right. But that song is like something I practice at home. But I had it more accurate. But I didn't want to say nothing. I was just watching it. I say, all right. Until I get my chance to do it. And let me tell you something. All who wanted like a small man like me, yeah, little big guys rich, you gotta come up this set. So okay. After they do the thing and they left, I came on. And I start to rest it down just as fast as them and more accurately. And from there, I just started to get notice on it. Even though I didn't really care much about ranking and all them kind of thing much, you know, because I was just glad to see that I could have done it. That was all. You understand? And at the time, I wasn't interested in DJing that much, but I love sound. I love to hear things cut well, and you know, and I like to hear the sets sound good. I like to hear the DJs do it properly. You know, it was something I used to go to listen. I didn't have to play, no. I used to go and listen and hear DJs cut it right. And I used to be like, that is what I want. That is what I love to hear. You understand? So I used to go and follow certain DJs and just follow them and listen. And I don't have to listen to anybody else. Sometimes, you know, somebody listen to hear what I want and I go on home. I didn't party. Right. I didn't wind down. You know, I just go to the parties and I just listen to what I wanted to hear. After I heard what I wanted to hear, I go home. That's it.
That is it for you.
Yeah, man. I wasn't the party guy. You know, so, and it just escalated. I met MCG as a youth man too. He said he wanted to roll, and we merged and we
rolled that was the team, right? Easy Rock and MCG. Easy Rock and MCG was the team.
Easy Rock and MCG, yeah. We rocked the place. Let me tell you something.
No, MCG is the tall guy.
That's right.
A Ruko come so.
Yeah.
I know he's working 105 back in
the day. Yeah. Let me tell you, we really dominate the East-West corridor, basically. Yeah, you understand? Until we played our first gig in upper level club. You understand? Richard and these guys watching, laughing to see if I could operate a Bozak mixer. Really?
Oh, the mixer.
Yeah. I mean,
very rotary.
Not because it's a rotary we can't play. I mean, and the turntable bouncing in a little coffin, so bouncing up on them. Them laughing to see if I could do it. I say, well, let me tell you something.
Bears, you know about them things. You know about them things.
I play up a level,
man.
That's right. You have to do so. One closing, one open.
Yeah, you know what's real bad with that Daryl?
How we no, you all have managed to be relevant, and I say this word without apology, relevant in this time, because even people back in your time, they're not doing it still like you all doing it. I mean, how we use a man doing your thing, Easy Rock, you doing your thing same way, and you all are relevant at this time, and the young ones still look up to you guys. I mean, how we teach you how to dance now, the dance ram out. You understand where I'm coming from? Easy Rock, a lot of the younger DJs come to
as you speak,
a lot of the younger DJs that come to me now, say, you know what?
They're waiting right now. They're waiting.
Yeah, boy.
They're waiting.
I don't know.
Let me tell you something. When I first started DJing, when I first started getting into the business of music and DJing, it was never about me. It was never ever about me. When I remember I threw a party how much years ago. I invited Howie, I invited Duchess Alicia, and a couple people around that. You know why? Because I was trying to keep the whole style of DJing alive, which was vinyl. Even though Howie was still scared at that time to play the vinyls, he rather play on the CDJ 800. I don't know if you can remember that. Yeah, you can remember Howie? Yeah, a couple years well, right?
Yeah.
And what I try to explain to Howie is this. I say, Howie, listen, we are losing an art form, boy. And I've seen it crumbling. I took my own money. I paid all those guys, whether the party had make, bust, whatever, I make sure everybody get the money to make sure that everybody is fine. And I did this was in support of the art form of DJing and vinyl and turntables, and I did a whole stage and whole thing. You understand? And I invited people who I thought who represented this, including Howie. I like Duchess too.
Why is it thought? Why is it thought? Why you going a little
No. I look on for a while. So sometimes I might just back and just watch scenes for a while. Watch it for a while. I watch Howie over a period of time. Right? Now, even Duchess, Alicia, I used to follow Duchess. Right? Back in the days, I wonder if I can remember Fresh Fest. Anyone can remember that?
Fresh Fest, of course. Yeah. Right? Only arcade you know about that. Fresh Fest.
A lot of people, because you know why? Nobody don't mention these things anymore. Nobody don't mention them. There's nothing. So it almost it's almost a distant memory. Nobody don't mention these things, right? But I remember going Fresh Fest and seeing this amazing display of talent, and I couldn't believe what I was seeing.
Yeah.
I saw Duchess as a little girl. She could have been, I don't know, Duchess could have been
13, she was about 13.
Yeah, what I'm saying? And I was watching her and her brothers and them putting together, records together.
LKC was the group of brothers.
You're correct. You're correct. Right? And nobody remembers this. Nothing no mention about these things.
Yeah, well, these things was not put down in the history books, you know. I mean, a lot of things you don't know. That's why we had this. Fresh Fest is something that should have kept on, just like Party Time.
Correct.
Or 12 and under, Teen Talent.
Correct.
All these things could come back. Should have kept on.
Should. I don't know if they could, but it should. You understand? But these are the things I was doing, and I had that time to look back and I watched people. So that's why I invited people like the Duchess. I saw her perform. I watched how passionate she was on the set, how she put her sets together. I want Duchess. Now let me tell you something. Let me get this very, very, very clear. I am too much. You see female DJs. Let me tell you something about. But you see female DJs. I'm very technical with female DJs. I don't like female DJs that just get off on just being a female. Be able to play.
Must have skill.
Be able to play. Don't just get off on pretty looks and whatever and marketing. I want you to be able to play. So I would watch that. I just rock back and
right.
You're not pressing me with no looks and no. I just watch it.
You want skill. You want to make sure you have the skill.
I want to make sure.
Skill, yeah.
Right?
Well, today, it's a different time now, Easy Rock.
That's right. Today, it's
Paris
Hilton
coming out playing.
That's right.
School.
Right. But still, at the end of the day, you know why? You know why I'm still around during this COVID? Because people still want to improve their skills. Yeah. There are a lot of people inside of here. You know what turntables inside of here? I have turntables still where? Inside of here. Why do you think people still love turntables? Even though there was a time that people say, nah, put it on their bed, put on the shelf, using whatever.
It's foundation. You must learn from foundation.
We have lived to see this whole thing make a full circle.
Full circle, yeah, man.
A full circle. We started off with turntables, right? Whoever could afford 1,200 back in the days. 1,200 expensive back in the day. It's still expensive today. You understand? If you had money, you could have bought a pair of 12. You understand? I bought my first pair from Huey Gill when it was closing down, and I walked home because I didn't have no more money to travel.
Wow, this. Wow.
Yeah,
wow.
Long time.
That's right.
Long time, boy. Yeah, boy.
Expensive a long time. Not now alone.
That's right. The big money, the big money.
Yeah, I saved to buy mine too.
I remember.
No.
I pay. I first pay.
Here when I realized how expensive this thing is. It's at that time I go and check Don Mora. See what's happening and thing. I see Don Mora put out 2 boxes and open up brand new Toyota. So brand new in boxes. So what do you think we're gonna do with this? Set it up. So I said, what? And I just holding this thing, I feel like I was a trophy. Just holding. First time I actually put my hands on a pair of 12s. Touching this thing, I said, good boy, this again goosebumps holding this pair of 1200s. And when the thing set up, you didn't have to play it, it's looking so pretty. It's so beautiful.
Hey, beautiful, boy. You fall in love with it, boy. It's in love,
I was in love from that day till this day. From that day forward.
You're still in love, you're already.
Yeah, well, obviously you're not
hear this, right?
I'm telling you.
Yeah. Howie, now being a DJ is one thing, playing in your house. Then you make that transition to playing in parties and you become popular. But there's another transition. A lot of DJs, still wish to be today, take it to our next level and make that transition from just being a party DJ to radio. Both of you guys worked on radio in the prime of some of the the biggest announcers, the biggest concerts, the biggest events back in those days. Tell us about that era. I want to start with Howie on this one. Howie, your transition from being a DJ in the parties to radio. Tell us about that experience.
I ended up on the radio. I didn't plan it. I didn't want to be on the radio in the first place. So well, I was out there already, a household name already on the market, playing out every weekend, flying out wherever. So one day, Master Mike called me. Right, Master Mike, DJ Master Mike.
Yeah.
Remember him.
You want to come on 98 hour? I said, no, me ain't a radio thing, man. He said, sure, but I said, yeah, sure. See, everybody, boss asked me the accent. That was Brian and O'Brien and I think it's Glenn Howard.
Glenn.
Next week he called me back again. He said, Howie boy, you sure, boy? Then I give him all right, I'll come and give that a shot. Yeah. You the man put me on trial?
Yeah, but and you think of this, you were even put me on trial, but it matter.
Give it. So like, when I made that trial, a Wednesday night was me and Rodney Fireball King.
Okay.
I burned down the place. So I work one time, next in no time.
I had one time. Instantly.
I was there until they closed down. 98.
Yeah.
And then when 98. Then when we opened 94, we opened 94, I was there too for the next 3-4 years, and then I went to open 7.
Yeah. But when it was reopened, when boom, it was Rhythm City, right?
Yeah.
94 was Rhythm City.
Yeah. From start.
Nice.
I think I opened the station. I played the first tune. Was that Bojo?
Yeah.
Wow. No. You spoke of Rodney Fireball King. Rodney, I mean, coming up in my game now, I tell you, I used to listen to Rodney Fireball, Adrian Dunmora, Josh Chase, the O'Brien, the Paul Richards, these guys coming up in my time. Now, still to date, I say this again without apology, Rodney Fireball is still one of the best voices in radio. Yeah. We can't dispute that. How it was working with Rodney Fireball. Right. I mean, I guess both of you all work with him.
Not a problem. No problem whatsoever. And I think at that time he was a fiery because he had more fire in them days than now.
Blaze of fire.
I'm sure about that. He was in a ripping form.
Yeah. Me and Rodney have been friends for a long time.
And Lyman with Rodney, you believe he's supposed to hang on the air. You're real shy.
Yeah, quiet, quiet.
Shy, real cool dude.
Yeah. But when you reach in front of that mic, it's fire.
Huh?
Yeah, but when you reach in front of that mic, it's fire.
Have you hit the mic? Blazing fire.
Correct.
Easy Rock, it was with it.
Well, boy, again, just like how we, no problem, and I know exactly what button to press to get him to fire up, and you know it's a vibe all the time. It's a vibe. Like I was working 0.1, he was working at the time 98, and I would leave 90, 96 and come across Marvel Road and we just sit and drink a beer. You understand?
Wow.
People just say, "Oh, he's sleeping with the enemy." But a lot of people didn't know how far before radio. We went back there. We went back before radio. You understand?
I just want to give all the experience as you said that, right? So you said that he was working 96, Rodney was working 98, and always Salam, right?
Yeah.
Watch how ironic this is, right? Yeah. So, all you know Richard Trumpet was working the morning show by your side.
Yeah.
Richard, when this COVID just came out, listen to this carefully. When this COVID came out, Richard did some mask and was selling some Richard Trumpet mask. I decided, you know, it's another brother like myself. Let me purchase. I purchased 2. I said, Richard, I'll take 2 from you. I started to wear the mask. Men started telling me the same thing. Boy, that man walking red and next station. Ting. You want to? Why you purchasing? Why you wearing Richard Trumpet?
Yeah.
What Richard Trumpet working today?
On
next 99. You see? So we as people, and for too long, this has happened in the industry. We as people kind of segregate ourselves and put a borderline between DJs. You know, this one working here, that one working there.
Yeah.
We shouldn't mix up with them. We shouldn't lie with them. And
I didn't business about that. I didn't business about that. I didn't business about that.
Right? Yeah. O'Brien was my boss and Boom Champions.
Yeah.
When I was leaving Boom to go 104.7, O'Brien asked me over and over, how you sure you know what you're doing, right? I say, yes, B, I know what I'm doing. I make up my mind. You know, O'Brien ended by 104.
I want to say,
okay, I say, yeah, your thing is, yeah.
Yeah, life you can never tell. No, the both of you as DJs, you came from records, right? Vinyl. But how was the transition from records to CDs, then from CDs to, you know, what we are now with the Serato and things. So the Serato especially. How we as a man, you know, the turntables and things adapt to that Serato, man.
Record to CDs was the hardest.
Yeah, you had to transfer everything.
You had to burn.
That is the hardest.
You had to burn all the records.
Yeah.
You're just burning records, burning CDs.
You didn't sleep for 6 months.
Yeah. Those had a CD burner. And the burning records to CD burner. And
in real time, and you had to play in real time, eh? In real time.
And writing songs on the back of the CD. And you had to burn 2 CDs to interact.
I had a thank Brian Regis.
Like Regis helped me a lot. And they burn 2 CDs.
Yeah.
But the work is burning the records. Burning the records.
Yeah.
There's plenty records.
Wow.
Brian Regis helped me a lot because eventually I couldn't keep up. The burner couldn't help out. I had a Philips burner. I mean, it takes too long to burn. Yeah, party weekend. Brian Regis he's a rock lead. He had some kind of multi-burner or something. Yeah. And I would get a lot done by him. He helped me out a lot. A lot. You understand?
What about we just spoke about Howie's transition from party to radio. What about your transition from that how you end up on radio? What was
well again,
there was that story.
Again, myself and MCG, we were tearing up the circuit at the time, right? Adrian Nonmora, Brian Regis, Child's Laundry. I went to some party and they were just standing there. They were just standing there. And I'm trying to, well, I said, good, these generals in this party, boy. Well, I nothing. I still play. I do my thing. That time, this tune was the biggest tune around. Hi. Oh, hi.
Hey.
Hi. Yeah. And I was doing some mad stuff to that record.
Yes.
I was cutting up that record in the middle of the party and stuff and carrying on bad and thing. On point, eh? I mean, on point. Wow. And the crowd just going with it and I just cut it up and clean. You know, after my performance, Brian Regis came across. He said, you have a meeting with us Monday morning. I said,
you have a kind of serious,
yeah,
you have a kind of serious way to stop there.
With a Yankee accent. Yeah,
Yeah.
So the come go say, you have a hallmark kind of card or something, or some kind of 96.1 card. You know, son? You tell me, you guys have interview Monday morning. So I say,
wow.
Huh? Okay. So I see, yeah, so I see Adrian now. I don't know if Adrian was responsible, but I see Adrian do so. And they walk out.
This is the big opportunity here. This is it.
But let me tell you something, I knew nothing about radio really, besides listening maybe 98.9 and 95. But I knew nothing else about radio. So in my mind, I just think I'm probably going radio to play like I want to play.
You know.
Yeah.
That time, 96 was at Express House. And you know, I did meet up some a little bit of resistance here and there. I met Ireland the Hitman for the first time. He didn't like me at all.
Well, that was great because sometimes a new blood coming into the game, kind of way we come in here.
No, he didn't like me. He didn't like me at all.
Ireland was an Express House. Ireland didn't join Tragweed Road on Tragweed Road.
No, he was an Express House.
Express House too. Okay.
Express House. Yeah.
All right.
But Ireland is so cool. He looks so cool.
Yes.
And, I can't
looks can be deceiving. No, I want to say nothing files or nothing here, but what I'm saying, but it was edging my mind, boy. I came to do a live on air set with the Nubian and Signal to Noise.
Nubian right? Princess and Signal to Noise.
Remember? Yeah, Nubian. Right. And at that time, they were running 4 turntables in the studio. First time I seen this. So Ireland on a pair of turntables and Signal on a pair of turntables. So I'm like watching what's going on here. Watching this back and forth, going back and forth to this thing. I said, okay, all right. So when it's time for me to come in now, your partner did this. Pull out the mixer. I don't know if you can remember these mixers. The
rain mixers?
The big rain mixers, right? Pull out this big rain mixer out from the console. And then drop in another rain mixer with no crossfader. So then me, I was watching like, huh?
Yes, that's the way.
So in my mind, I say, he don't want me to play on his mixer because it had to be his mixer, he pull it out. So I tell myself it's his mixer. But listen, we from the streets, we are custom playing on old thing. We are custom playing with things fader shortened, not broken, and all kind of thing, and still putting out a good performance. So that didn't faze me one bit. And I started to perform. And let me tell you something, see that Nubian girl? I don't know where she is in the world today, but let me tell you something. She made you sound like like the greatest DJ in the world. That Nubian, she used to make you sound like wow. When she was like, wow, that is DJ if you fuck. She get her like.
She's still around today.
I don't know where
she lives in England. She lives in England now.
She lives in England. I don't know where is she, but let me tell you something, boy. Let me tell you something. I felt like Superman after that performance.
Wow.
Yeah, I was like, wow. I could do this. It was great.
Yeah.
Real
we
nice.
know Easy Rock had MCG, but how he was known for two great MCs. First was I know if Ragamuffin was the first.
Raga.
And then he had voice after. Now when did you realize you needed because back in those days your music was talking for you. You didn't really need no mic man and what made you get that mic man?
Huh? In the beginning, I moved by myself for the longest while.
For you move by yourself, always by yourself. But what made you get into the mic man?
No MC, none.
So how we think you were just playing without the mic man?
No mic man.
That's how it was, RKG.
That's how it was, RKG, that's how it was. That's how it was. The DJ performed. You talk with those records.
That's right. No man talking all the time.
You're correct.
He's the Nigel Snipes on the live.
Yeah. But Raga was
Nice.
good. Raga was good.
Yeah. Raga was good, boy. Raga was real good.
Yeah. Hey, Howie, you have to admit it. Raga used to make you. If Superman had to be understatement with Raga, boy. Raga used to make you look like, I don't know, boy, the greatest DJ in the world.
Yeah.
No doubt about it.
And the man never see your voice too, you know.
Yes, he's what the man presenting.
Raga ever end up on radio though?
Right, I always wonder why not. Yeah.
I don't know. I really don't know why though.
Yeah, I always wonder why Raga never end up on radio.
Yeah, well, I know.
Okay.
Well, you have to know, I guess. You have to know.
Yeah, but he was bad.
Yeah.
And then he ended up with voice, and then voice was a different.
How it knows, but how it insane.
Yeah, I think I know too, but we won't say. We don't like personal.
Yeah, right.
And then he ended up with voice,
All right.
Yeah, voice was in the second half.
Yeah, second half, yeah.
I met voice at I went to Tobago to play for a weekend, and on my way back, a partner named Spinks, SI Songs from Korea.
Spinks, I know Spinks.
Right.
Yeah, you know Spinks. Invited me to pass through course that you're doing a little promotion gig there. So when I passed through now, his MC was Mr. Voice. So I seen Spinks, that man singing good, boy. He said, yeah. He used to work by this time I would already joined 104.7.
Right.
At the time he wasn't there. Right?
Okay,
he was there early on, he was there before. And something happened and then he left. Yeah, so I see boy. That man bad boy. See later. I had to get you back on 104 boy and so done. And that was it.
Voice is good too.
Yeah, a good runner, good team boy. Voice are the voice.
Yeah.
Voice is good. Now Howie and Ezrock. Now we spoke about the radio, we spoke about your come up in the initial stages. Now what about now when you hear Howie T in a party, majority of the time I've never went to a party and see a bus party or a bus boat ride. But you see how you know the boat ram out. And even before the pandemic, and that's very important because sometimes DJs get up for 2 years, 3 years, but you have managed over more than a decade, 2 decades to have that kind of consistency, with the music. What keeps you up to the time?
Right, boy. RKG, I just love music, I love the business, I love the music. Most important, I love music. I love music, I love every genre in music. Every genre.
Right.
Yeah. Close everything. Close pop, alternative, the works, reggae, dancehall, disco foundation, everything. I love mixing it too. I love with package.
Right.
I like arranging a set to make it to sound different to other DJs.
Yeah, you have a little song
with the arrangement. Understand it? That's what people like about the arrangement in the mixing and the production. Yeah.
Now let me tell you something.
We have your daughter works by us now, City. You have your son Mikel, they're both DJs. What are some of the upcoming DJs? I mean, this question goes out to Ezrock too. What are some of the DJs now that you all, when you all listen, you say, yeah, this brother or this sister, they got it. What are some now in this time? You can call off your head, I don't know.
Young DJs are,
well, you know what Kerry leading the way right now?
Charlotte, female Charlotte.
Oh, the female DJs?
That is Ziggy daughter?
Female or male, it doesn't matter.
That's Ziggy daughter?
Lila.
Lila.
Yeah, both of them.
Right.
That
DJ Sunday.
Q, it have a Q.
Yeah, you know Q, man.
Yeah, DJ Q, he works with me.
Right?
Yeah.
That is one. They have two young boys from Sandy Grande. They look like twins.
Trap Star.
I think that
Trap Star. I like that. Yeah. They have few in the upcoming DJs.
Yeah, it's have a couple of them that singing alright and they have a nice presentation and stuff.
I think she still have coming.
Ezrock, you have a cool show. Let me hear from you.
Let me tell something. Is it me? I'm very particular about things, right? I'm very particular. So nothing much else impressed me that easily. But on next 19, I like that Caro fella.
Who?
Caro?
A DJ. I read boy named DJ Caro.
Yeah, Caro's good too. Caro's good. Caro's one.
Nice.
Yeah, Carol's working me right now to come to
yeah. Carol is from there.
Right? Upcoming, well, again, I like DJ Sunday. You know, if I tell you something, it's so much to really think about. And apart from that too, the way the youth DJ, you know, I don't agree with all the way all the styles that they use or they adapt. So the ones that I understand, I basically rate. You understand? I ain't putting no water in my mouth to say, well, I like this one because they're leading and this one because there's a, you know, who keep it real. The ones who keep it real is the ones that I really going to look at, really. If you understand.
Now, from a teacher's point of view, and I consider Howie as a teacher also, you know, you have a school, right? What do you look for in a DJ?
With that, easy?
I like presentation, accuracy, and when I say presentation, the product, you know, who's the leading DJ, Hitman DJ right now? It's like Selector Kerry. Who won that Selector Kerry, really? You know, it's our Hitman them starstruck, you know. I heard them.
Star Child
Son, I think.
Right? Kerry, this one.
Right. Now there are a couple other DJs coming up that no one knows. You understand? That song's really good. They're waiting for the opportunity. Everybody is there. They're just waiting for the opportunity to bust out. Or have a door open for them. You know. I have a guy from Penal, OJ. He's the slickest DJ you'd meet. You understand? That really bad. Really, really bad. You understand? I could promote him. I could promote this DJ in particular. I have another female DJ. She's like 14, a little too young, and that's why I really I say hold up a little bit. You know, I don't know if that's a good age, but I don't know. Waiting base.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think 14, a little, I don't know, too young to jump out into a big forum.
Well, let me tell you something easy.
You know, you can't pull them back after, right? Once you let them go, that is it.
All right, let me tell you something easy, Rock. Recently, I know if you I have a little cousin, and I had his father or him call you, right? He's about 7.
Right.
And he loves DJing.
Yeah.
Right? That's when I call you and I say, hey, expect a call.
Yeah.
You know, he loves DJing. So I think you shouldn't put an age limit. I think
no, it's not really a limit. But you see, sometimes I'll tell you something. You see, children will be kids. Now, once you expose them, once as you expose them to the life, you cannot pull them back anymore. There is no leash or nothing for that after. So that's why sometimes I just like to be very careful on how you release young people into an industry where you can't control. You understand? I don't know if you understand what I'm trying to say.
But children like what they like. I mean, I started buying records on DJ when I was about 8 years old. I was 8 years old.
Is that?
8 years old.
Dude,
what's man? Do you know your first record? Do you have your first record? I could show you the first record I ever bought.
I have my first record
I ever bought. I don't have a clue.
The first record I ever bought. You know this?
I can't. Nah,
where's that?
There's the police.
The police, all right.
In 1982. 1982, the first record I ever bought.
My first record was Michael
Jackson. That was before I born, you know. 1982, that before I born.
Don't stand so close to me.
Don't stand so close.
My own was bad. When Michael Jackson sang bad, that was my first record.
Michael Jackson bad, yeah. What was your first record, Obi? First record
I can't remember that.
You can't remember that? Serious, boy?
I can't remember that.
I know the first place I bought my first record was in Rhinos.
Rhinos, yeah.
Queen Street. Yeah.
We had 3 record stores back in them days. Rhinos, Ibrahim's. Remember Ibrahim's?
Yeah, but because I bought a few. I bought a few one time.
Yeah.
So I don't know how you get your first out of that.
All right.
And I
I was buying one.
No one line.
Huh?
I was buying one.
No, on this live, fellas, We like to bring it real. We like to bring it real to connect with the public. People go share the live, as I said before. Tag all the DJs, new DJs, old school DJs in between. We talk a lot about, you know, the success of you guys from radio, you know, the parties, that kind of thing. Tell us a little bit about the down times, because a lot of times people hear about the good times. What about the down times and how it is? At that time maybe it wasn't having, it was down. Give us that experience. Somebody fight down the challenges, fight down. Right. I don't know if you can elaborate a little bit on it.
Plenty fight down. But my biggest downtime was when these guys was out the sound system era.
Yes, man.
When they had all the sound system like Cell Construction, Excalibur,
radioactive,
yeah, the whole works, yeah. Like everybody. So our bookings take a dive. And they was already, they was running the route.
And the sound system era.
Yeah. System era. It lasts a little while. Lasts a good while.
Yeah, last time.
You get some good lick, I get some lash.
So all right.
So what you all saying here? Make you want to change and become a poetic sound system?
But opportunity arise. I got a call to fly to do a party in Toronto.
Okay.
And that was the day. The first party. Every time I come, I'm just packing my bag to go back.
That's flying.
That's flying.
Wait. Was it you alone at that time still?
I mean, me alone.
Like you DJing by yourself, or you had an MC at the time?
Raga. Still Raga.
Raga.
Right. Yeah. It's a good too. Yeah, man. So that kind of feel like
No.
Yeah.
It was difficult for me too, because
how did this sound system era affect you as being a prime DJ back then?
Let me tell you something. I had to sit down, see shifts being taken away to facilitate the song systems. Now, at that point in time, what could you do? I wasn't prepared to be a song system. I was not prepared to be a song system. Not only that too, I mean, I'd already liked the kind of money I was making already. To dip into that, to go on to try and cut plates.
Yeah.
Get it? No, and not just cut a plate. You ain't just cutting up, going to ask somebody to sing a song. You had to get it constructed. You had to get the proper rhythm. And you had to buy this from that one. And send it arrows. And there's a whole lot of stuff was happening at that point.
Real money spent on plates, you know. Real money, you know.
I wasn't prepared for that.
Hold on, hear this. All they feel in the industry spending more. It's at the jugglers, it's at the Excalibur, it's at the Chinese launch, it's at the Maximilian.
What's your name?
Papa Shot,
Anton
the Gold Rush fella, boy.
Mosiah Gold Star.
Serious.
Yeah, boy. Woo, Papa. That man spend money, boy.
Yeah, big plate.
That man.
But DJ sound system in those days used to make back the money, or it was just for the fun of it, or the bragging rights?
Nah, they still make.
They're making money, boy.
They make money.
Yeah, then some of them are sponsors and things to it.
Yeah,
among them in it.
Yeah, among them in it. It almost come like small money.
Yeah.
Not necessarily, you know. That's something. I rolled a Shorty on them one night because I had no gigs that night. So I rolled with Shorty on them that night. And let me tell you something. The amount of gigs them had and the price per gig.
3,000, 4,000?
3,000.
Yeah, per gig. And they had 5 a night. No, I wouldn't lie.
Wow.
Prior to that, I also had 5 gigs a night. So I know what and my price wasn't like their price. So I don't know. I go in with a certain amount of money. When I reach home Monday morning, I don't know how much money I make over the weekend. But when them fellas making 3,000 and they have 5, and them playing Friday, Saturday, and Sunday night.
Morning.
I watch that.
Nice man. But imagine if it was a DJ by yourself and he was making that kind of money. That was nice.
Well, I didn't want to go down that road. You see, that's why I didn't want to go that song system road. There's a chunk of money going into trying to compete with them. Right? There are certain DJs I was saying, was saying, boy, better be a song system in order to get a little work. I said, boy, whole strain, boy. Whole strain. This could die off eventually.
So when you start that play thing, when you start going on the road with that is something you have to upkeep.
You can't stop. You cannot stop.
You're like drugs.
You can't stop.
Big up OGS Genesis.
I never get it.
Yeah,
boy.
like snipes
I'm
on them,
give you a little test here. I'm gonna give you when I'm showing you some albums, right? And you're gonna tell me some songs that will be on the album. Okay?
What?
Right? Some albums, right? Okay.
What?
Right? First album.
This is something for Howie T. Let me see.
This album,
Bujo.
Yeah.
Who on this album?
One song on the album.
When name of the album?
Mr. Mention.
Mr. Mention.
Oh God. Mr. Mention.
One song on the album by Big Tune, some Bujo in the release.
This is Dicky and thing.
Mr. Mention.
Dicky was on. Yes, Dicky was on this.
Yes,
Dicky was on this, man.
Yeah.
Dicky was on this.
Dicky.
Yeah, man. Batty Rider. All right. Okay, look at easy one.
It takes two.
Listen.
All right.
It takes two.
Easy rock, boy.
Yeah.
MC Rock, it takes two. All right.
Right.
Next one here. Look at next one here. LL Cool J.
My name didn't come out.
LL Cool J. LL Cool J.
Right. This
is a song you just play how you know the song. Huh?
I Need Love?
No. There's before. There's after I Need Love. After.
I give up.
Huh? I'm that type of guy.
Yeah.
I'm that type of guy, yeah. All right. Next one here. Steel Pulse. Easy.
Good Crisis.
You've seen it right there. All right. Yeah.
No Woman No Cry.
Nah, this is
No Woman No Cry. No Woman No Cry was not this one.
Not another one.
Nah.
This is
Rastaman Vibration.
There's positive vibration. Vibration. I'll take that from you. Right?
Yeah, vibration.
Yeah. Who the cap fit and thing? All right, one more. What's on this one?
One more. Oh God. Come on,
boy.
Come on, Chameleon.
Come on. Yeah, boy.
Based on no take it off.
Yeah. Know that one of your favorite songs. Yeah, man.
I can show that album too.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Huh?
Yeah, we're going on. Pull.
You see?
Pull it now, man.
You see what going on there?
Pull thing now, man. Oh, look how we are crazy. We are
real things still, boy.
Oh my God.
Thing.
Woo.
Lionel Richie, boy. Yeah, hello.
Richie, boy.
Hello on that album. Yeah, man. Lionel Richie, hello. Yeah, man.
Right. Hello.
Yeah, man. Hello.
You gonna pull around?
People are my father, baby. Shambi for me because I don't know if I will get him, but I want the answers.
Old school, we talking about old school.
Gonna pull around thing, boy.
Oh God, Rick James, give it to me, baby. Give it to me, baby, and Super Free. You and I. Come on,
man. Be a good boy. You're good.
Good boy.
Yeah.
And how we still at the hands? Watch how we juggling many records.
I mean,
we got to my boy Power Search.
Hey, you don't ever lose that, boy.
You don't lose that at all. Let me see where's that? Swamp Dog, boy. Yeah, you catch me. Yeah, you win there.
You win.
You win there. God bless America.
You win.
All right.
How we hear this, right? So this part of the live, that's about a 5 to 6 minute segment where you can juggle some tunes and where all you are located right now. If your next step play, I give you a little 5 minutes mix down each of some songs, you'll be able to do that, are we?
Yeah, I hope the live don't cut off, eh? Don't think they cut off the live.
Nah, the live, I charge my phone, bro. I charge my phone for this live.
I'm talking about copyright issues. I'm talking about copyright issues.
Oh, yeah, boy. Yeah. Best we forget about that.
Yeah, because
you'll get flagged.
Yeah, you'll get flagged.
Yeah, we go get flagged. Forget that. And we want this live cut off because the history right here. I asked how we did this question. What about you, Ezrock? some of the low times in your career. We spoke about the 96 days, we spoke about the parties, we spoke about, you know, what are some low times where, because the reason we ask this question, because a lot of people, we're in a pandemic right now. A lot of people losing faith, losing interest in their dreams. And I mean, just some advice from you guys or a story from you guys can motivate somebody. So I don't know if you can talk a little bit about the losing.
Let me tell you. You see, besides this time here, just before, I used to work a pet shop before, working my way towards, I'm not sure where I was heading. I wasn't sure where I was heading, but working a pet shop, that's all I did. I buying records, and I just, you know, every time you come, be watching the records, you just counting the records, and nothing happening. Years passing, you got a little small thing here, and down by the corner, bang the block go around the corner, and nothing was happening. I mean, and then your mother saying, "You play on this weekend? You have any money to buy chicken Sunday?" Eh?
Wait. You shame.
Let me tell you something.
You shame.
No money. Because why? The money barely enough for stuff. Because I trying to make enough money to buy records. I'm trying to make enough money to buy some records. If I couldn't afford the 12-inch, at least I could have buy 545s. 545s at $20.
Yeah.
You understand? Until when it raised to $25 after a while. But at $20, it was at $20. So you're trying to count your balance in your money, you're playing out and you're checking your money to see how much money you're going to have. And you still have to go through the week. You're not sure
until the next day.
Have money to go through the week. You're making sure you had 100 to buy the 45s. You want whole rhythm. Either you want the Showtime rhythm, you want whatever rhythm it was at the time. You understand? Trying just to make it through. It was a long time. I won't lie. But you know what?
Yeah, boy.
I just hold the faith. I had good people, I got good friends around. We laughed a lot. You understand? We was on party time. You understand? I was also a part of party time and all them kind of back in those days also. So I spent a lot. When my downtime, I even had no money. I sat down and do mixes of party time. Groups used to come to me and I just sit on all I paid off, all the fast mixing paid off. Because I didn't have no 4-track machine. You know, for those who had 4-track machines and all that kind of thing. I had no 4-track machines. I had one 8-second sampler. You ever hear about that?
8-second sampler, the big sampler.
8-second sampler.
Yeah.
It only loops for 8 seconds. You understand? And that is all the piece of equipment I had. And my 2 turntables. And that was it. And I am making mixtapes of party times.
Yeah.
Party time group.
No, you mentioned encouragement there, Easy Rock and both of y'all and Howie too. Who really, you know, sometimes there's always have people encouraging you, for example, you know, whether it be your mother, your father, you know what I mean? How important was that support and who really supported you throughout your career coming up?
My sister, my brother.
Your sister and your brother?
Practicing this. I used to practice.
Yeah.
Become popular. I was practicing like hell, day into night, night into morning.
Noise, only noise you're making, whole night you're making noise.
And my sister Natalie and my brother Harvey will start me rubbing the eyes too.
Yeah.
That's why I'm good. Hold that song.
And it's supported you.
Yeah. That could be a little better. Go on mixing Remember those days, right?
Yeah.
Because now that's mixing tune. Those days when we juggling records long time. It was like a story, you know. We used to find cuts on records.
Yeah.
To put between songs.
Yeah.
So cool, long we play, you go find a little cut to put after, then bring the real song after.
Yeah, so that is why you didn't know Mike, man. Because the DJ used to tell a story.
Exciting thing. Yeah. Record flying while play, record is flinging left and right center. Yeah.
You're correct.
So this for a long time, but like a show.
Yeah. You're correct.
What are you doing?
RKG. It's called you know what Princess Billingong? And that's Sunday evening.
I heard of it.
Based know about that.
I heard of it.
Yeah, man, when Napa is now. Yeah.
That's the first place I met Maximilla actually.
Yeah, when Napa, that is when Napa is now, yeah.
Princess Billingong, the Greys in Arima. Southland Mall car park. On a Sunday evening, that is block house. So we just walk in and buy beers and watch Jesus play.
Yeah.
Is about DJ in the middle of the car park in Southland Mall. Belwa Big Tent. So when a popular DJ reach, whether it's Howie Star, Teddy Mohammed, Dr. Hyde, whoever, right? Easy Rock, C. Wiley, popular DJs. As one reach, they say, once in the house, the crowd will gather around that tent to watch mixing. Like a show.
Wow.
Yeah, well, I tell you the story. Remember Players Club in London, Savannah? Yeah, watching by.
You're waiting for you to come on. Are you shaking? That time you shaking your hand, feeling cold, you're nervous. But they're watching you, you're in the limelight.
Never forget the girl.
Yeah.
What about
you, Easy Rock? Who was your support? Who was your support, Easy Rock? Your support system, coming up in the DJ and thing.
Well, my mother didn't like music that much. She was also say, I didn't send you to school for that. So I was a hide. So I didn't get support with that there.
Yeah, you're a little low, Easy Rock. I know your volume thing, you're a little loaded.
Hello?
Yeah.
That's good.
Come up a little closer.
Closer to the arm.
Yeah.
So I feel
using a mic.
Come up here, man.
Yeah, better now, yeah.
Better, yeah.
Right? My father, on the other hand, he was supportive, but there's so much he could have done. In 1986, I met a guy, that one guy, who was into music and electronics and fixing amplifiers and all kind of things. And I was intrigued by how he would be doing this. So our little one amp with one side working and all kind of, he used to go and help. He used to help us out now. And he used to motivate us. He used to motivate me. He said, boy, I realize you have a little talent, I realize you have a little talent. But, I know what going on with you. So, but anytime you say you have a little time, you could check me and thing and we go, and you bring out what we have and we practice and then and stuff like that. I was a part of a smaller called the Music House Crew, all that way MCG and all that originated from. Right?
Right.
Tony Nelson, rest in peace. And Tony Nelson is one of the guys that say, you see you could be a part of it. I wasn't DJing. I was the person that used to do cleaning up the boxes, cleaning up the wires.
The handyman.
Making sure the tweeters working, making sure with my battery, the speakers talking, talk.
Hey.
You understand? Until I got more opportunity, these fellas say, hey, what's going on? Line. Listen. Go to the I didn't buy no records yet. Go to the records and take a little look. I started doing that. So after while first go to play, I used to come and pack all the records and thing and listen to what the musical conversations was about. You understand? And I pick up a little things along the way, but it wasn't all good days. Trust me. It had days.
Yeah.
Really had days that we ain't eating.
Okay. Wow.
Days that we wasn't. But
we love the music base.
You really have to
love
love
the
this
music,
thing.
boy.
You have to love this thing to be in it,
You have to love this.
What do you mean, boy?
You have to.
Love is joke.
Boy, hungry but we two tune playing and we love them tune and we like, yes, I.
What now, Easy Rock, and this question goes out to Howie also. Now, he talk about love and music, right?
Okay, G.
But
you pause it. In the support system, I have to go back way back to when my mother
go back.
To when my mother said buy records.
Wow.
On a weekend. I was about 11 or 12 years old.
Wow.
And she used to buy records, 45 and LPs, just for the love of music to play home.
Yeah. Home, yeah.
Right.
So all that I thought that was my psyche from all that age, 11, 12 years old. She used to buy records every weekend. And I would check on a Sunday evening on a gram.
Yeah, the gram, you put it on it,
gram in the middle, and they put 745 together, And it jump one play, next one jump, one play, next one jump, one play. So I was
no.
You can see I was the DJ on the charge.
No,
you can see it started from then and there.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
No, my era was a little different, right? Based the secondary time. My era was, I know Easy Rock can do this and how it is. My era was more, my prime time was Fifth Element, Deja Vu,
Wall Street.
That's right there.
Bass, Coconuts, right?
I remember that.
Like, Wall Street.
Right? That was my time.
You remember when Wall Street?
Nah, I don't know about Wall Street.
I mean,
You know Wall Street? Nah, man.
Yeah, you know about Wall Street?
No?
Nah, you know about Wall Street?
Upstairs.
Yeah. Nah, you know what?
I remember I born 83, so it kind of time a little
80s baby.
You know,
it wasn't the era with curfew parties and when they had curfew parties in 1990, I think, but
that was nice, boy.
That was nice, boy.
I eat a food.
Yeah.
I eat a food in curfew parties. What? I always get catch on the road after hours.
Yeah.
All right, let me talk about this though. What about your all right, every DJ have this where they go and they mash up the place. They have the highlight. What about the embarrassing moment playing? What you say was what the most embarrassing time playing ever in history?
I could talk one for Howie, you know.
I could think about that's now, I had woman's system breakdown on there or something, boy. Laptop charger, I didn't pay attention, it kept out on me in laptop days. That was embarrassing. In front of a big crowd, a full boat. I the warning inside come up for the percentage now. I say I go put just now. I go on a hype and there's a book.
That is it.
A shame.
Yeah, boy.
Shame. Yeah, base where it is.
Huh? Well, I remember the other day in this old school at the concert of that now. With I think it was with Benny Man and thing, and then you know sometimes it's a
Benny Man manager.
Yeah, Benny Man manager come up there because he ended up playing. Benny Man was on the show now, and he played Benny Man before. And I see Benny Man manager run up there and I think Justin Hobby, but all of we want to go and beat him. You know what I mean? But you think we're going on, boy. But
them can't come here and play bad, no matter what.
Real drama, boy.
Yeah, boy. Yeah. Real drama, boy.
Get off up.
Yeah, but they had to cool yourself after. But you go up and touch how it is.
Wait, what a man tell me.
Them boys
a man tell me once, he said, oh.
Yeah. All the boys back said run up on stage one time. Say what going on?
Yeah, everybody run up on
It matter.
I was having a conversation recently in a base. The man say, see Howie's a real cool fella. Because I've never seen Howie vex. But here the man tell me, the man say, don't ever pray to see Howie vex.
Yeah. I admit this.
Easy Rock, what about you? Your most embarrassing time playing ever?
I trying to figure it out, boy. I don't know. Maybe Benita, maybe you know. I went to playing and the DJs was playing before. Boy, like it turned into a DJ competition in the party, boy.
Right.
I was like, what is going on here? So I watching the promoter. And I want to see what's going on, and the DJs who play before me, like they're going mad. I said, but okay, what kind of party this is? You know? So I going up there now, and I went silent. You know what it is though? Because the thing gets a while, I just take off the record. I just leave it in silence for like about a minute. And I put back on a song. When I put back on this song now, because somebody watching me. What do I want to do? I was supposed to do skills off here or something, or I was supposed to follow them or something, or the update me what's supposed to do here now. I trying to figure out what's going on, but I come to play tune. Two DJs before, and they were just skills and off like a DJ competition. And I didn't understand what I was here for. So after a while, the man say, the man come, let's display a little thing now. Let's display a little thing now. But I didn't come for that because he said, if I doing that, I just come with my own platters and all kind of thing now. But I don't DJ nobody normal set. I just pack my
normal set, right?
And I just travel with that. And put it on the decks that I gonna play on. I don't DJ on nobody platters itself. So I said, no, you didn't say that. So this big things break out on stage now with me and the promoter because he asked me now to come and do a thing. And the people now started to pelt cups and thing on the stage. So I feel like I get set up. So what's going on? Because I thought I was going to come in to play in a party. You know?
But it's a DJ competition.
Yeah, boy.
Thing now, but he never.
You know what that come like? That come like, I don't even remember, Bounty and Billy came recently. I want to call the brand that brought them, right? But Bounty and Billy came recently, and how they advertise it, like a clash, right? Listen to this, right? They advertise it like a clash. Bounty, Billy, let me say, ting. The night of the concert now, Billy man singing, and Bounty run out. When Bounty realized he gets set up, right? He said, but hey, y'all never pay me for no clash. Bounty walk up past each and drown in it. But remember that?
Yeah.
Bounty run in the car and go on.
Yeah.
Bounty will be last 10 minutes on the stage.
I remember that.
Yeah.
For real.
Yeah, boy. So why something as a DJ you all do like? Why something as a DJ you do like at all? Like when you're playing, somebody come and ask you for a request or something. Why something you do like?
A request is not bad. Yeah.
Somebody have food in your face.
No. Huh?
Have food and chuck it in your face, so.
The phone.
Are you like when I play and my time not up yet? And let DJ after come tab next to me laptop, open up your laptop and start my shoulder.
Yeah. I saw that happen real time.
That's real time. That could chip me off, I'm telling you. Yeah. Yeah, boy, going on, boy, and right there next year. Yeah, boy. Yeah.
Hurry up now. How much more you have?
All right. What I want to find out, because I remember I'm not going to call as a veteran. So I have respect for the veterans. I'm not going to call the DJ name, right? I was playing at a certain concert, right?
Right.
And the DJ had a bigger name than me, right? At the time. And the promoter then said, hey, what's going on? He wanted to play before me. And the promoter say, yo, no, RKG going on, ting. He didn't like that. Right? So they put me on. So he asked me now. He asked me, how long you playing? I say, I'm watching the concert, so let me say, half an hour, about 45.
Right.
Half an hour or 45. Right? Minutes he talking about. I say, all right. I say, give me 45 minutes. Went on the stage, I played ting at the crowd. And the man was totally upset. Same thing. Take out his laptop, waiting right there. Why DJs do that? Where's the reason?
No,
even somebody big DJs.
Intimidation.
Intimidation. The chance they're ready. Anytime they're ready.
So you're supposed to stop what you're doing and say,
So the hoping you say, we'll go ahead now. Yeah.
And next thing too, some DJs like to do is before like you coming on, they will try to play everything, but you cannot play everything.
No,
you can never play everything.
I
always have something to play.
You could never play everything.
No.
Everything, no.
You could play for 3 hours before me. You could
never
play everything.
Yeah.
I never do that at all. I always stand to the back, and when the time come, I'll walk up and say, well, I'm coming on at 11 or coming on at 1 or wherever it is. Right? 1 o'clock. Yeah. So you will play a last tune or wherever. Or if it looks like it's going to be a problem, I'll go straight to the promoter and let him handle last stories because we're on.
Yeah, for you. Yeah. Correct thing.
You understand?
Correct thing.
Yeah.
Hold up now. Yeah. I have a couple more to play. And the time don't pass it now, boy. So it's done.
Yeah, and you might have a next gig or something.
And they're still playing. And you come on at 1. What do you mean that for?
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
And another thing a lot of DJs don't know too, especially like if you, Howie, or if you is the guest DJ, they don't know how to build the party. Like everybody had a role. If a man want to start off right now with the hottest tune, or if the biggest tune man want to start off, you know, you had to build the party. So that you have to prepare for when Howie come.
Before you come on to do your set, you have to plan your whole set. Well, then every tune. But
Yeah. Never understand it.
I go with some disco fools, I go with some soca after, then I come with some rock wherever, slow it down, come back up with some reggae. You have to plan it ahead before you start.
No, it's some DJs how we and
according to what DJ finish with, I start in the opposite, total opposite.
Opposite way, yeah. Turn start the thing
nice.
I was outside reggae or dancer.
Right.
Right. No, easy rock and how we see.
That make no sense.
Yeah.
Right. No, it's all right for now in the time that we're in, right? There are a lot of different changes in music when it comes to genres of music, like the new hip hop and the new R&B and the new soca and the new whatever genre of music, the new Afrobeats. All right. From a DJ's perspective, right? You all playing for years. We see the Afrobeats went international. We see reggae music. We see dancehall, right? That's in your perspective. What do you think soca needs to take it to the next level, or what soca music?
Let me tell you.
You have good soca music for donkey years now.
Hold up.
It's nothing
No,
wrong with the music.
what I mean, I said to the next level, I talk about like an international status billboard kind of thing.
But I know about the billboard, but it's out there. Soca is worldwide.
Yes, but
Yeah, you remember had a time in party in Trinidad when DJ now play soca?
Yeah, we're talking in Trinidad, we're talking international.
Yeah, no, that's getting an example now.
no, okay.
Yeah.
Any party you go now, you must hear soca.
Must hear soca.
Young or old school.
Yeah.
Soca must play.
All right,
Right?
Yeah.
Soca has made some inroads. But my problem with soca and why a lot of people can't identify with soca is that we have highlights of every other genre. Why Afrobeats have to be in soca? Why disco have to be in? Why funk have to be in soca? Why soca can't just be soca though? Look how much times reggaeton change. Reggaeton is a bite off from dancehall, but it stayed that. Any other genre, you can recognize it by what it is. We keep on adding all sorts of different highlights to our own music that it is unrecognizable.
Subgenres.
It's songing like disco, it's songing like funk, it's songing like Afrobeats, it's songing like hip hop. Remember there was a time we had we call it Busta Rhymes beats and all sorts of different things in the soca and all.
Yeah.
We're doing that for years. Right? Now, if I tell you something, if you go deep into the States and you ask anybody about Calypso,
T or T?
they will yes, they will.
What do I always say? They know that word calypso. I've been saying that for years. That's the word they know.
Calypso? Yeah, man.
So they know, as you say Calypso, they know where to go, where the mind gone. But when you say soca, the big question mark comes up on the head. What exactly it is?
Yeah, what is that?
Oh, because even if you play a soca beat for them, there is so much other beats that sound like what we call soca today.
They're confusing them.
Unrecognizable. We cannot tell exactly what it is. It's sounding good. Means saying the producer did a good job.
So it's identification then?
Yes, it's missing. There's no identity to the tracks. There's no identity to the music besides the artists.
Correct.
All the artists is the only thing that is there. If look, Marshall sing on a different beat, we label it as soca because Marshall sing on. You understand? Kes sing on a different beat on a dancehall beat. When you look at the genre side, what is put side? Let's put that thing. Let's put on in the genre. Cool music or some kind of.
What?
World music, world music.
World
Yeah.
music.
They put world music. Even booking.
All right.
With them.
Check it out, right? Check it out. I think this song in particular went gold. It was big in Colombia all over. I talk about Charlie Black song here. Charlie Black party animal. Why not on me body, girl? Do you know that song is soca, but it is branded as dancehall internationally?
Yes, I know.
Reggae.
Yes, I know.
Yeah.
I understand.
Yeah. Or reggae?
Yeah, that kind of crossover in it.
Yeah.
Crossover.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Who was local song on that with him?
And put in Steve.
That's showing us already.
And put in Steve.
He's the least played on the rhythm.
Sad.
The least played.
Sad.
Absolutely nothing wrong with the track though. Nothing wrong.
Yeah, it's a big song.
We don't play.
Yeah.
I think the Charlie Blacks is the more
So what
get played now from that whole rhythm.
What would you say? All right, what would you say caused that? Because you all both work on radio and you all work. Is it the fact that a lot of times we highlight the Jamaican artists and the international artists more than our very own? What causes that?
We like everything else but our own. It's always been that. It's always been like that. We was always look at foreign stuff over our own, and it has. I grew up so.
Not right now. I don't think so.
Nah, it's still.
I think soca plays more.
Oh, we have a different.
I think soca play more than dancehall right now in Trinidad.
Yeah. Soca, but yes, soca has gotten some more.
For a good while now.
How we listen?
Yeah, but the dancehall take a kind of dip over here.
But is it?
They dip.
Is
Conscious
dancehall.
and dancehall dip from Jamaica for a few years now.
Yeah.
The material dip. The
Yeah.
standard dip.
Our music has so much. Listen, our music, even songs. We have a pop sound. The song, even what the girls like, it sounds like pop. It doesn't sound like.
Right.
When you listen to the track and
We water down the music too much. We water it down too much.
Sound like our music. That is why it's being played. You understand? So anybody right now, everybody's doing anything it takes to get the music played. And I can't blame them because why? We just not into our own stuff. We're not patriotic either.
Yeah.
This is facts.
Big question as a DJ. Ever had any songs that you all like as a DJ, sometimes you don't like a song and then that song end up being big? You know? Or we had that song like you didn't like it, whatever genre, don't matter what it is.
Okay, that's
song you
top
don't
of the
like.
head, I can't remember which song, but it had a lot. But I just say, but that song is real alive.
Real shit, the song you good.
You know, song get big.
And the song get big.
A shame.
Well,
I know.
And you had to play it.
Eh? Have to play it. No, you get to like it.
Yeah, because
Well, after when
They like it. Once the people like it, they like it.
Yeah.
You know what song I didn't like at all? Remember Timmy, that is not too long ago. Timmy had a song, "Your Bumper Catch a Fire."
Yeah, okay.
Well, I didn't like that song at all. I used to play it on radio, but I didn't like it. And what made me like that song, I went to a club and see a girl hold onto a pole and start a wine.
Yeah.
I said, next day I go back on radio.
Yeah.
Big tune.
Yeah. Exactly. There are a lot of songs, plenty.
that's why you see now
Yeah,
those play such an important part of those songs now. Sometimes when you see the video, you get to like the song more, or if you didn't like the song before, you never took it on, the video make you like the song.
Yeah.
The visual.
Yeah.
Oh no. Drake sang a song, boy.
Girls like girls.
I kind of tongue with it. Remember, I like this song because I saw a girl whining on the song, boy.
No, see hotline.
Yeah.
Now, this song kind of fast. The song is about 110 BPMs. The song is 100. Your body got a license fee. The song going turn and twist. That's the name of the song. Turn and twist.
Turn and twist. That is a Drake and Popcorn.
Right. When I heard that song, I didn't take it on. I was like, okay, Drake. But when I saw that YouTube video of that girl moving her body like this and and everything doing this below, I said, nah, I'm not find it back.
Yep.
Turn and twist. Twist and turn.
Yeah.
Playmakers, boy.
Howie, if you don't believe me, go and check that YouTube video and you'll see for yourself. That girl,
man.
Amazing.
Yeah, well, big up everybody on the live too, man. Big up everybody on the live too. Real DJs on the live too.
Yes.
Real DJs on the what's happening? Real DJs on the live right now. I feel 90% of people on the live. Big up all the DJs on the live.
Yeah, man. DJ Playmakers.
Playmakers, yeah, boy.
Yeah. That's 98.9.
You remember UCL Mix?
UCL Mix, yeah, man.
Big up UCL Mix, boy.
See you on live there now.
Big up UCL Mix.
I see you in live a while ago.
Yeah,
he did.
Yeah. Who would I say Howie was one of your greatest rivals? Would you say Teddy? Would you say Brian? In terms of,
rivalry.
Yeah, no, when I say, I know you wasn't really trying to anybody, but when with this competition in DJ, you say come up against.
Right.
Like anytime there's DJ on, you had to come against team in your best.
If I name a rival,
yeah,
I will say Star Child.
Star Child, okay.
Star Child.
What was so special about Star Child?
That period of time in the late 80s, in the 90s, 2 of you was hot.
Yeah.
Going
on But watch me. You know is a man who was real fast too and real bad. I don't get credit. DJ Bird, boy. You remember the original DJ Bird?
Yeah, that plenty DJs who was good, I didn't make it.
But you so well
UCL Mix is with me master songs. He was real good. He just didn't get the extra forward to reach the limelight.
Seriously.
Real party and get real popular.
Wow.
But you have plenty. You have Zuma from Dr. Hyde and them, Zuma. This guy from South was good in our piece. System Live was good.
System Live, yeah. It was Richie boy.
Yeah, Richie was bad.
Bad boy.
Yeah, but Richie, let me just tell you Richie now. After I went to Plan Multiply, right?
Yeah.
There was System Live, right? Richie and Bustic.
Yeah.
So I was on the step. Big crowd. People like that. Getting on. I started up shaky because I was nervous. Right? People looked stop. The first other player and was watching. They was anxious to see me. Them days are now in the market hard. Yeah. So I didn't meet them before, which is System Live. I didn't meet them before. I didn't know them.
Right.
When I done play now, a man come in here and to front of shake man. I said, I used to answer from Busted by Richie, but Howie? I thought I was fast, and now see fast. And he was real fast.
Yeah, he was real fast, but he was real fast.
But you talk about fire that night. Southland Mall, them days, you can pause raising one. Southland Mall, which is Building Gong, the Greens Arima, and a Sunday evening. Yeah, boy.
In the Greens.
Days,
wow.
You telling me?
But what I want to find out from Ezrock and Howie T, right now, we're in a pandemic. They just lifted the curfew. How has COVID, the pandemic, affected you guys?
Yeah, they left the curfew, but they already left. Technically, they already left. They left the curfew in terms of going outside the house and going out after 10. But party, I can't plan about that for next 2 weeks or next month. Understand? I just still continue with the way you do it right now.
Yeah, I didn't change that much.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
So what is Howie T into now? Tell us some of your other ventures now. Your other ventures into now.
Well, after the when the pandemic hit was 2020 March, right? March 2020.
Yeah.
I was in the process of planning my next event, which was my cruise on Harbour Master, which is Casual Generations.
Yeah.
The tickets, right? The tickets.
You still have the tickets?
Seal up. Never leave the plastic. They still seal up.
Yeah.
And boom, pandemic hit.
Yeah, boy.
Down payment made, everything was set. Boom. I said, wow, what is this, man? So I said, well, small thing, a little 2-3 months, I'll get a little rest. Stand, cock back a little bit, just back, chill out. It's all a long run down the road.
Lit a long vacation.
A long road, buddy.
So I wonder, you know, I said, what the hell is this, boy? This thing continues. No. I said, nah, something happened here, boy. Because my little account can't keep just, I bought a new vehicle.
Depleted. You're not in a depleted
2 months before the pandemic, which cost $250,000. That's right. I'm still paying for my house. So all that thing I pay. So I said, what? 2-3 months past and the thing, I come working for that going on the road. I said, nah, this can't continue just so. Something got to happen. So I'm busting my brains now. I'm busting my brains. I said, but wait now. People always asking me for mix downs, boy, and flash drive, boy. And always cutting style, boy. Because every weekend I'm outside, I play now. Events, money making. I'm here starting a mix down thing and make flash drive for man.
Yeah.
I say, wait now.
You gotta go back to basics, boy.
I post on Facebook today. I say, I think about doing some mix down, boy. The party mix down and thing, boy. Yeah. Maxi dubs and thing. What? You see comments? They say, bring it on. They said, bring it on, we waiting. Are you ready? I said, and that was it. Yeah. So I started, they call it, I come back and make a whole evolution backwards.
Yeah, from your tips, the tips. Yeah.
And I see also now, you started a new venture, you open a car wash.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I invest some money in the car wash, buy some. All right, I washing cars since I was 12 years or 13 years old, technically. Not to make money. But my father had his job was working taxi. So when he come on a lunch, I'm eating the lunch and take a little 5. He say, how are you get my washing up? I said, go outside, wash down. He say, where change your fine in the car is yours. But in those days, in the back seat, people lost money in the crease down there. When they chuck your hand down inside the seat, so quarters, 10 cents, 5 cents, 25 cents. Like big money long time. Man.
Of course.
Yeah, man.
In school, that's so. I learned how to wash car from long time. And then my vehicles now, when I start to buy good vehicles, I just keep my vehicles right up.
Right up, and you know people don't know you used to wash your own car.
I know what products to buy, what cloth to buy, what sponge, what everything, all the products. So I know it inside out. So I say it now.
Yeah, man.
Everything.
I can wash it now.
Ezrock, what about you? How the pandemic affect you?
Well, let me tell you something. Just like Howie, I tell myself, you have a little money in the bank, so I tell myself, all right, I go hold me out, for a little while. So I just like him, I rock back. I have some cash. I rock back, and even after I fund this whole thing, I still have cash remaining, So I say, we were at the meantime. But I realize time going. Just like how I bought another vehicle also in just 2019. Not knowing that we're going into this long and so the bank had to be paid, this had to be paid, this one had to be paid. And I'm watching the fund, watching my bank accounts and them going down. I was one account until I saw one going down and I'm watching the second one going down. He was still going, but it started to slow down, But thank God, it's still a lot of people still interested in the craft now. So